back, guys, and we're gonna do game number 2. It is still between Kumbee and TWSsLinda. Wawa Quickie Tourney round number 4 semifinals A between Kumbee and TWSsLinda again. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're gonna see Kumbee gonna be spawning as the blue Terran at the north spawning position, and his opponent is gonna be TWSsLinda spawning as the red Zerg at the southernmost part, or southern part of the spawning position, or not really southern. Let's call it the 2 o'clock position of the map. There you go. And now we're gonna do this at Scrap Station. Yeah, Scrap Station. I hope you guys are familiar with this as well, because this is a famous Zerg map. Well, they say it's a Zerg map right now, but then again, they call it only a Zerg map because the rushing distance are so far, and it's not really favorable for the Terran, because Terrans like to harass early game, and Zergs are pretty much competent in expanding in this map, because it's very easy to close off this expansion. Very easy to, how do you call that, to seal off, or to completely secure, there you go, completely secure the second expansion in this map, because the rushing distance again is so far, unless of course if your opponent is gonna go for a cheese. Some people do a double barracks right here, as we have seen before at the MLG, or I hope you guys saw it too, because I think it was Select who did it, and he was against Hydra, but Hydra did see it, and that failed. Yeah, cheese never win. Cheese sucks. So yeah, listen to me. I know that. And we are gonna be seeing Kumbee making a barracks here. So this is gonna be his the major parts of his wall: a supply depot, a barracks, maybe a factory, and a supply depot again. I'm not sure. Maybe he's gonna put the Stargate or the Starport and the factory alongside each other. Then again, we're gonna see a refinery here. It's very early, I have to say. This is a very early refinery. Not even a orbital command first, or maybe, I don't know. I'm not really familiar with Terran build orders. I should be familiar with them, right? Because I have been casting for a very long time now. Yeah, 6 months is a very long time to be casting, as we're gonna see this spawning pool right here being milled already. So yeah, TWSsLinda gonna go for the 15 hatch again. I'm going for the 14 pool, 15 hatch extractor, or not really, because yeah, I guess that's the new norm right now for Zerg. After going for gas or for hatchery first, you don't really need the gas early, and you're not really gonna get, oh, what's that? Misclick right there by TWSsLinda. So sad. Hopefully doesn't affect him in the long run, as we can see another supply depot and the wall off right here. So there's still a bit of room here for a Zerg run by, so he should be careful about that. As we're gonna see, this Overlord is about to be taken down by this Marine. This Overlord, yes, I think he's gonna be taken down by this Marine, as 2 Marines are on the field already, gonna be able to take it on. That's for sure. Boom, splat. That's always hard. To lose your first Overlord or your first scouting Overlord is very hard, as you're gonna be supply block. I think he was prepared for it though, because he's not really supply block, but then again, his hatchery did just popped out, and that gave him 2 supply, which appears, or which gives us the impression that he didn't need that Overlord. But yeah, it's weird. Caught him though. I caught him. As we do have a gas right now being built or being harvested on, and no, nothing really special right now. A Queen did pop out. I'm gonna go for some creep tumor first. So yeah, this is, I guess, the norms now also, because I always see Mineski Strife do that. I always, like, the last few games I casted on Mineski Strife, he always goes for creep tumors first and expansion when he goes for the early hatchery. So yeah, pretty curious to see what's he gonna do next though. Oh, something did die though. Yeah, the SUV did die, and died by the hands of these 4 Zerglings. Look at the wall off right now. Yeah, there you go. Pretty much a secure wall off right there, but it's pretty vulnerable to banelings still. 1 baneling or 3 banelings can build off the supply depot very easily, or I can go to the middle and just try to damage the reactor as well. So you can see reactor, you're gonna see mass marines coming out from Kumbee, as we do have a factory churning out some Hellions right here at the back. Do have double gas already. Standard, pretty standard for a Terran player to have double gas around this time. So nothing really special happening right now. Let's talk about the map. Scrap Station, very awesome map. Hope you guys play at this map as well, because this is one of the most uniquely made maps in the game right now, as the both players are just spawning way close to each other by air at least, but there is still a whole wide area right here to explore and to conquer. So yeah, more areas to conquer, means more gas, more money, more income, so more potential in the late game. And it's always fun to see late game matches, and not always cheesy match, because I really hate cheesy maps. I like seeing some brood lures and battle cruisers from time to time in the game. So yeah, we're gonna see these 4 Hellions just roasting those Zerglings right there very quickly. As we're gonna see, I think they're gonna go right here. Maybe some, oh sorry about that, production tab, there you go. Forgot about the production tab, that's always a bad thing to do. And we're gonna see, oh, blue flame Heron's gonna be burning these drones right there, burning already a lot. Wow, how many burns right now? Oh, 2 for that Hellion, 4 for that Hellion, 5 for that Hellion. Oh, someone got their 6th Hellion kill, or drone kill, as we can see the roaches finally coming out. Oh, look at this, Kumbee's gonna go up, gonna try to kill more drones. More drones means more economy loss for TWSsLinda. And yes, indeed, he's gonna be successfully burning more drones indeed. Oh wow, almost unstoppable. So TWSsLinda is pretty much behind right now. He did lose a lot of drones right now. Look at the income tab right now. Harvester count 21 over 27. So yeah, how much difference right there that Harass has done to the economy of TWSsLinda, and plus the mules. So Kumbee is really much way in the lead. So we're gonna see a hidden command center right here at the back. So you might be going for an expansion right here at the island expansion. So you don't really usually go for that. You usually go for this more natural expansion right here. And I guess that's not the norms for Kumbee. So Kumbee, so far I have seen a lot of his, couple of his games, and he really is a unique player. Doesn't really go for norms. Other people call it cheese attacks, but yeah, I'm not really gonna call it cheese, because it's part of creativity and how you improve in a game. You explore and you see what works and you see what doesn't work. As we're gonna see, what the heck is Kumbee doing? Oh, he's gonna go for a push right now. Oh, this is something very interesting. As we're gonna see, Roach is gonna try to take out this back door, and I think those aliens saw those roaches, but no, he's not gonna really do anything about it. The roaches are going to be able to take on this back door very quickly, as this marine and siege tank army is going to be taking out this one of these destructible rocks right here. So yeah, very interesting to see what's going to happen now. And I'm pretty sure Linda didn't know that these rocks have been slowly been taken out, but now he knows, because there is an overlay right there spotting what's happening right now between those bases. And I think it's not looking good right now for Linda. He is behind, but he does have a lot of roaches. Then again, proper usage or proper placings of those siege tanks and siege modes is going to be the outcome. Is going to determine the outcome of this game. As we're going to see a clash right here. Circles is going to be coming in also, and those marines are in the middle of the clash as well. So marines are going to be roasting and burning very easily. No siege tank, siege mode. There you go. Finally, siege mode. Wow, Kumbee forgot to put on siege mode. That is such a big mistake right there by Kumbee. This might cost him the game as well. So wow, big mistake right there by Kumbee. Should have just sieged up, because there is a lot of roaches on the field, and siege tanks do extra damage to roaches or to armored units. Let's see how much damage. 50 against armored units. So what the heck, right? What the heck? How many damage? Just 4 shots against a roach is gonna kill him, or 3 shots to a roach is just gonna instantly kill him. As we're gonna see a counter push right here from TWSsLinda. Oh, he's gonna encounter that there is a siege tank right there from Kumbee, so he's just gonna run away. As one Zergling did die from that one shell right there from one of those tanks. So yeah, it's gonna return back. He does know that there's no expansion right here at the natural expansion, but then again, he does know that Kumbee has an expansion here at the island, so I'm not sure what he's gonna do about that. Production tab right now, we're gonna see a Spire on the way, early or very late Spire as well. Banelings, didn't really see any Banelings during that clash, but then again, yeah, it's not really worth it right now, as we do have a lot of roaches as well in the field. There you go, the Banelings are finally out. It's trying to chase down this Hellion. This Hellion is so irritating. Really hate Hellions too. Then again, I don't want to be biased against Terrence, but yeah, Terrence, I don't like you. We'll see what happens though during this game. I'm rooting for the Zerg player. Woot. As TWSsLinda is gonna go for scouting it. So this is wide open right now. So this the natural expansion right there is very different right now in terms of how you're depending it compared to this one. This is still pretty secure. There's only one entrance to that natural expansion as to this one. There's one and there's a second one, and also if you're gonna drop some units right here, there's a third one right here. So this natural is pretty much unsafe right now, so I think this is the smartest thing to do for Kumbee. You should go for this expansion right here at the island. But then again, he didn't really know that TWSsLinda was gonna go for those routes, so yeah, pretty curious on what triggered him to go for that island expansion. As island expansions, we do all know that island expansions are so hard to defend, and look at this Nidus network being built right now, and it's out. So I wonder where it's gonna pop out, as we do see an overload right here at the back. We might see the Nidus network around this area, might move that overload away a little bit, move it here. So we can see a Nidus network, but no, Nidus network is being built right there at the island expansion. So yeah, Kumbee's gonna make a missile turret. It's not gonna be enough to us. The Nidus worm is out already. Wow, scary as shit. Mules on the field as well. 7 mules or 8 mules on the field as well. So yeah, there you go. This is gonna be pretty much, you're gonna be killing off Kumbee's income, Kumbee's expansion, and Kumbee's command center or orbital command. Maybe he can save it though. Let's see what's happening. As we're gonna see, these Zerglings gonna focus fire on these refiners. These refiners are gonna go down so fast against those Zerglings, and Kumbee is gonna try to salvage or to save that lone orbital command floating slowly into space. Those Marines are gonna wait to take down those mules. But then again, is he gonna be able to save it? What? Wow, good job right there by Kumbee. Then again, a big loss as well, as he did lose that expansion. So yeah, right now he's only using one base right now. So it's one base against two base, a potential third and a fourth base coming up from TWSsLinda. So yeah, right now he's just owning the map, so he knows his placings. So this is why they call this a Zerg map. Well, I'm not really gonna say this is the reason why, but yeah, let's look at the resource tab right now. 140 over 78. What? That's such a big cap in terms of food count. So Kumbee has a little bit of macro issues, I would assume, because yeah, he's having a hard time macroing up. I think he's not making any supply depot as well. He's not really making anything. It is supply block right now, 78 over 78. So what is he making right now? Come on, make a supply depot. Oh, he's not really making a supply depot. Oh my god, this is such a big mistake by Kumbee. Kumbee, you should never forget your supply depot. It's bad to forget your supply depot. And look at that, gonna be taking out those missile turrets around the natural expansion. Good job right there. Good job harassment by TWSsLinda, and a little bit of push right here by Marines and a Thor. Then again, there's a lot of units right here on the other side waiting for those units. Baneling's gonna take out those Marines so easily, and there's a lot of roaches as well to take out that one Thor. A lot of siege tanks though. So this could be the game changer, unless of course TWSsLinda can, what do you call that, micro very well, and just focus fire on these siege tanks right there. So with those mules, it's gonna easily kill off those siege tanks. So yes, still pretty curious. Look at Kumbee right now, 78 over 78 still. Pretty disappointing right now for Kumbee. You need to make expansions. He's making 3 supply depot, 3 missile turrets though, but yeah, finally making 1 supply depot. Oh my god, finally. Yes, 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 yes. So this gold expansion is finally up and running. Nothing really gonna harass that anytime soon. I don't even think that Kumbee does know that there's an expansion right there. If he does know, he should go for it as well, because that's gonna kill him really badly. And let's look at the resource tab again. Income tab wise, 1000 over 200 in terms of minerals, and 900 over 300. So this is pretty much 3/1 ratio right there. And Kumbee is in big trouble if he doesn't macro up really soon, really quick. He's gonna be so behind. And look at this, Greater Spire is on the way. Wow, once this Greater Spire comes out, it's gonna be GG already, because Broodlords, damn Broodlords, they're so scary as we do have still mules around, and looks like they're damaged, and the numbers have lost, or the numbers have dwindled down. So I think there was a clash a little bit. and we're gonna see the movement of the army, or the army of TWSsLinda gonna try to traverse across the map, gonna go to the natural expansion or the second expansion, or the second should be expansion of Kumbee. But then again, there's a second expansion up already for Kumbee. Finally getting an expansion over here, getting 2 refiners instantly. Indeed, he needs that expansion. He really needs that expansion to catch up. But then again, 4 bases are running right now for TWSsLinda. There are still some minerals over here, so I'm not sure what Kumbee can do right now. As we can see, oh, big push right there. Roaches and Bailey's gonna kill off those Marine Marauder count. But then again, there's a lot of siege tanks, a lot of Thors on the field as well. Wow, very scary, and he's gonna push TWSsLinda to move back. So he didn't really commit to an all-in push right there. I think he just got cope of fuel, or humipo lang siya ng fuel in Tagalog. Sorry about that. Yeah, here we go. Finally, the big clash gonna be happening right here. Oh, Bailey's gonna hit all their marks. Gonna take them out so fast. We got focus fire on the siege tanks and those Thors, but there are so many Thors. 3 Thors are so imba. And with siege tanks on the field as well, I don't think it's gonna be enough for TWSsLinda. But then again, Kumbee is gonna be forced to move back. 1 Thor is about to go down as well. There's 2 siege tanks are in siege mode. No, they're all gonna go down as well. Siege tanks gonna focus fire on the roaches as well. Oh, 1 siege tank did go down. Now finally Kumbee is gonna be dying. This Thor is about to go down, and the siege tank should be following up as well. Oh no, what? So imba, Kumbee. What are you doing, Kumbee? You're so imba. Thors, siege tanks have so many lives, but then again, it's so hard to get the same amount of units again. As we're gonna see, SUV is gonna be repairing that store. That's really hard to replenish lost tech units, especially when your lost units are Thors and siege tanks, because it takes so long for them to make, and they're not really that cheap. So yeah, it's better to just repair them, keep some SUVs around, and not lose them at all. As we're gonna see, we do have 2 broodlords on the field right now. Look at unit tab right now. Only 26 harvesters. Wow, for Kumbee. This is why he is behind. And look at that, 63 drones right here for TWSsLinda. Big difference right there. This game is pretty much over. I have to say, this is over already. Kumbee is just behind, way behind in terms of income and in terms of units count. We only have 1 Thor, 2 siege tanks, 5 marines on the field for Kumbee. As for our player Linda, he does have a lot of Zerglings. Zerglings can easily take out this number of army of Kumbee right there. So this is pretty much GG already. He doesn't really have anything to counter off this against, as Linda should just push in already, because he does have the superb amount of units. He does have 8 broodlords. GG. When you see that 8 broodlords, it definitely means GG. But then again, you never know with Kumbee, because Kumbee sometimes has hidden base. As he's gonna check right now, he was trying to take down these circular rocks to see there was an expansion right here. But then again, it's pretty much well known that there is no expansion going down right there. As we're gonna see, finally these broodlords gonna be making it across the map. And he's gonna go actually to the expansion. So yeah, very smart to do this. Killing off the income of your enemy means complete GG. And finally, there you go, GG no, GG Kumbee, GG Kumbee knows it, and so does Linda. So we're back to even grounds right here, guys. 1-1. Game number 3 coming right up, the deciding map, guys. Best of 3, by the way, best of 3. Stay tuned.